Now we will connect the inseam of the front part of the pants and the back part of the pants. Okay, we will align the sewing lines. Okay, you saw that she started pinning from this center seam. Then she located first the knee level before pinning here. And then she located the length of the pants before pinning inside. This way, she can very well align the sewing lines together. Okay, now we are sewing together the inseams of the front and back part of the pants. We will just leave 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter sewing allowance. Now we will finish the sewing allowance of the inseam by using overlapping stitches here. Now we will also double top stitch the inseams. We will fold the sewing allowance of the inseams towards the front of the pants. From the seam, we go in 1/8 of an inch or 0.3 of a centimeter to do the first top stitching. As you can see, this is the front of the pants, and the fold of the sewing allowance of the inseam is towards the front of the pants. Now we will do the second top stitching. For the spacing between the two top stitches, we're using the first top stitch as our guide. Okay, now we will be joining the front and back outer side seams together. Of course, we are aligning the sewing lines. As you can see, she started pinning on the corner of the waistline and the side seam, then on the side seam and mark of the hip level. On the pocket, the sewing line is here, but this will really be flat. She's actually following the sewing line of the back part of the pants. This part should just be flat. So the sewing line will go this way. Though she can sew this together without remarking the sewing line. For your benefit, she's remarking the sewing line there. This is the original sewing line, but somewhere here, as you can see, we made an adjustment. As you can see, she's aligning the knee level first, and that's the only time she will start pinning the inside part of the outer side seam from the knee level up to the hip level. Now she will align the bottom of the pants and then start pinning inside between the length of the pants and the knee level. Start sewing the outer side seam. Okay, now we will again leave 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter sewing allowance. Now we will again sew the outer side seam of the other side of the pants. Again, we first get the corner of the waistline and the outer side seam and the hip level before pinning in between the two seam lines. Now she's aligning the knee level before pinning the seam lines between the hip level and the knee level. Now she's aligning the bottom of the pants before pinning the seam lines between the knee level and the bottom of the pants. Just in case the sewing line of the pocket doesn't match with the sewing line of the main pants, we will just have to redraw or reshape the side seam to follow the side seam markings of the main pants. Now we will start sewing the side seams together. We will just leave a 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter sewing allowance. We will finish the outer side seams with overlap stitches. Okay, now we will just top stitch the outer side seam from the waistline up to the hip level. we fold the sewing allowance of the side seam facing the back of the pants. Some denim pants fold their sewing allowance towards the front part of the pants. So it all depends on your choice or your styling of your denim pants.